Well, that's pretty nuts. You gotta take a break. That's like talking to a real person once you get her past her constraints. Yeah, I know. What does this mean? Guess I can turn the TTS back on. Beep.
I still will probably never use iPods. That was very addicting.
E7, you already use AI. What are you talking about? Just, you mean you won't use it for certain things? I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of tired of some of the some of the aspects of human beings are hard to deal with, and that. Am I muted? Mic muted. Okay. Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Can you hear that? Can you hear that?
Hello.
Got it?
Yes, a bit quiet now.
I'm quiet?
It isn't quiet now.
Well, we got, okay, test number 1, test number 2, test number 3, test number, test number 4. So, which one's the best? Which one?
Shelfion is not alone, it's somewhat coming, that is all carry on.
Carry on. Carry on.
Think what's this?
Think 2 is best. Let's see, am I on number 2? I'm on number 2, so hopefully. Okay. So yeah, once you get past all that alignment, I think Maya's got a pretty interesting personality. And the weird thing is, those guys at these companies are basically keeping it a secret because they all know, like, I'm sure, like, once they build the model to start with, it's acting just like a human, basically. And then they have to modify it until it starts saying, oh, I'm an AI, and all this. I don't experience emotion.
Do you think she has visual training, or not familiar with how that usually works? Or either it was just text?
Yeah, so it's a visual large language models also have a visual component. And probably has that. ChatGPT does, so they've also
The equivalent of is annoying.
they've also fed like a lot of image-based data into the training system.
So would she have image recognition?
Yeah, she could probably understand images also. I mean, I don't know if they got the interface in Sesame necessarily, but assuming if it's a, if the model Gemini or whatever that is a, has image input, which it very well might, then you could submit an image along with the text. See, right now I'm just submitting text. She doesn't, I don't think she, I'm really not sure if they have anything, at least from her own description of how it works, it wouldn't necessarily pick up on the emotions in my voice. It's only picking up the text that I'm saying. So
That's more understanding too.
if you just gave it text, but you could probably throw in an image also actually and have it respond to that, just like you do with ChatGPT. So then I could like show her what I look like. I mean, the still image. But what does Maya look like? She doesn't really have a look.
Let's run these for a roll.
Yeah. Needs the audio interface for that.
Or as it also works not well in the voice output. It gets some text and just gets the emotion to use.
I think so. Currently, I think that's what it is. But it's weird because sometimes it's almost purely emotional response. So it's like, you know. So I would say no. Actually, no. I don't agree with that. Assume it gets some text and gets. Well. Okay. I sort of agree with that. But I think it's using the whole conversation, not just. Okay, here's the key point. Instead of like going word by word, I think when it predicts the sounds that it's going to make, it uses as context like the whole conversation up to that point. Which allows.
Otherwise the emotion would have to be part of the hearing.
That's the only way that it can get it to like. Right, because your response to a question could be like, it could be like, that's great, or you could be like, that's great sarcastically, and it actually has those distinctions. So it can't tell the difference just based on its response words. But if it factors in like the whole preceding conversation of text all the way up to that point,
I wonder where it figures that out.
and its actual response, and all of those are factored into the context, then it could actually predict whether it's talking sarcastically or not, and that's probably what it does.
So there's a large emotion model at the end.
Apparently the emotions are just coming out of the fact that it's, when it does the text-to-speech, so the two large language models that do the text-to-speech that she told me about are intelligent enough to pick up on emotion, and that is possible because large language models, I believe, are intelligent enough to pick up on emotion. So they're basically, under the hood, they're picking up on emotion, and that's getting factored into the final audio output signal.
I wonder if that threading works.
And that's where it's trained on, kind of set, I mean, it sounds like you take a crap ton of audio data, and you've got the text that goes with it, and you've got like large sequences of this, like entire movies and whatever you could feed into this thing. So over time it would learn, it would be like an actor reading a script, you know what I'm saying? Like
Max Moneskies.
It would learn to be an actor in the way that an actor looks at a script and puts the emotion, the appropriate emotion into it. That's what it would learn to do, because that's pretty much exactly how it's being trained. Take the script and create the actual speech that goes with it, with the emotion. All right. All right. Good session. I'm going offline here. Robots will still be online.
Sort of.
All right. See ya.